Hey you guys, I know I've been a little MIA, but welcome back to another video. I'm so sorry. My life has been a roller coaster. But anyways, I'm back with another video. So let's see where I want to start. I have been working very, very hard to keep my depression and anxiety low lately, for a number of reasons. First off, I would say about a month ago, I was really stressed out financially, and I actually started to get things on my skin. It looked kind of like psoriasis, eczema, but I wasn't really sure. But it was really bad. And come to find out, it was due to stress. I know about stress, but I didn't really know like the severity of it and what it can do to your body when you're feeling really stressed out. So like I said, my skin broke out. I had these, they were kind of like, I don't know, I can't really describe. I had stuff all over my hands, on my feet, everywhere. It wasn't on my face or anything, but it was all over, and it was due to stress. So as of now, I've really been trying to keep my stress and anxiety low. I'm starting to notice that it's affecting my health. And also my hair started to fall out too. I washed my hair about 2 weeks ago, and literally, hair was just coming out and coming out and coming out. And I know that was due to stress. And I didn't really know the severity of how stress can affect your immune system. I didn't really know that when you get stressed, your immune system starts to weaken, and that's how you get sick, and that's how other problems can occur. So needless to say, I have been working extremely hard to keep my stress and anxiety low. For me, I noticed that financially, a lot of my stress comes from finances. I notice, and it's so hard to not to be stressed out about money when you have bills, when you have a car note, when you have rent, when you have to keep food in your mouth, when you have to stay clothed, you have to keep gas in your car to get to work. There's so many obligations as adults, especially as young adults, when we're still learning, we're still trying to juggle everything, and social life, work, church, or any sports you're involved in, significant others, husbands, children, whatever. There's just so many things that go on as young adults, and we're still trying to basically learn how to juggle all of them and still be in a good headspace. And it's hard. It's hard, and it's especially hard when you deal with depression and anxiety. It's so hard. You start to overthink things. It's just I can go on and on. But I have been trying to self-improvement 2018, from drinking water to spending a little time in the Bible every day, to working on having faith in difficult situations. I think for me personally, I have a hard time accepting the fact that we're always going to face trials and tribulations all the time. There's nothing you can do to stop anything from happening. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And instead of trying to fight it, I think more so I need to embrace the process. And there was a scripture that I was reading in the Bible. I'm trying to get into the Bible just a little bit, a couple minutes a day at work, and it was a Bible verse that really stood out to me. Is 1 Peter 5:7. And it's basically saying, casting all of your care upon him, for he careth for you. And I have a study Bible, which kind of explains like each verse, and I really dwelled on that, and it really made sense. It really stood out for me. It's basically saying that acknowledge the trials that you're in. Instead of running away from the process and your problems, embrace the process that you're going through, pretty much. That's pretty much what I took out of it. I'm not trying to overthink it or overanalyze it. That's basically what it's saying. Instead of running away from your problems, you need to embrace them. Problems are going to occur all the time. And for me, I get overworked and stressed out over simple situations. It may seem for most people, but to me, it's small. If somebody says something to me, it's kind of like, what, are they mad at me, or how do they mean that? Or if somebody doesn't communicate with me for a couple of days, where it's like, what did I do? Why are they mad at me? And it's kind of like, why stress yourself out over things you cannot control? I think that's a big thing right there. If you cannot control it, do not stress it. And things that are in your control, or if you don't like your situation, then do what's in your power to change it instead of fighting against it, I guess I would say. I've been trying to eat better. Like I said in one of my previous videos, there's a lot of foods that can help you deal with stress. I tried to eat spinach. I never was a fan of spinach, ever was a fan of spinach, but I come to find out it really helps with depression. And almonds. So I've been buying big bags of almonds, taking some to work each day. And I actually want to get into different essential oils. I saw that lavender really helps. And I had some lavender oil one time, and when I would keep it in my pocket. And when I felt stressed, I would sniff some or smell some, whatever. And it actually did calm me. It really did. It really, really did. And for me, I go to church. I don't go consistently. I try to go when I can, but working full time and having other obligations is kind of hard sometimes. But I want to definitely get more of a relationship with God. I feel like a lot of my problems are too big for me to handle alone. And that's when I need to lean on God about different situations that are out of my control and there's nothing I can do. Instead of stressing it and making myself sick, I feel like I should lean more on God to help me with my problems and see me through my problems. And I noticed too, like I said, for my health, it's not even up for debate anymore. I have to really learn how to cope with this depression and anxiety because I want to be here a while. And I can tell even when there's certain situations, I might not show it physically on my face, but I notice my stomach takes on all my emotions. When I'm feeling anxious, when I'm sad, when I'm upset, my stomach takes on everything. And I don't want to, end up having problems with my stomach. I've had a lot of abdominal problems in the past as well. I think that was definitely stress was definitely a factor. Not drinking enough water too over the years, but sorry, something's on my hand. But yes, I've been trying to keep it low. I've been trying to kind of let things go. Like I said, things that I cannot control, I have to let it go. Even though things that I may care about, but if it's not in my direct power to change it, I have to let it go. I can't worry about people that's not worried about me. I can't worry about relationships where people are not putting in their, pulling their weight. It's 80-20. It's like, no, it needs to be 50-50 or whatever the case may be. So my happiness has been coming first. If it's not making me happy, it has to go. If it's, messing with me mentally, if it's not helping me mentally, it has to go. So as I'm getting older, I'm, seeing certain friendships or certain relationships, certain whatever, I have to do what's best for me and what's making me happy. That's even jobs. Recently I quit some jobs that I just wasn't happy with. I wasn't happy with the way I was being treated or happy with my schedule. It's not that I didn't have other jobs to back me up. I just didn't quit and not have backups. But the point that I'm trying to make is jobs come and go. And if you're out sick and you're depressed or you're anxious or whatever the case may be, and you can't come to work, they're going to fire you and they're going to find somebody else. They don't care if you have depression. They don't care if you have anxiety. All they want you to do is show up and pull your weight. And it's kind of like, no, if my job is not making me happy, I need to go and find something that does make me happy. It's not that I don't want to work, but I just need to find something that makes me happy. I had a job that was in the morning. It started at like 8. And I'm like, every Saturday I would get up and I would be angry every Saturday, and it would never fail. And it's kind of like, you know what? It's not making me happy. It's making me money, but it's not making me happy at the end of the day. So it's more so like I need to find a job that suits me and makes me happy. Something that will start later in the day. Being that I do work full time, it's kind of like, okay, on Saturdays, I'm not going to be too happy if I have to get up really early on a Saturday morning after working 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, So yeah, that's my update. I'm just trying to just self-improve in all areas. Being in the Bible a little bit more, drinking more water, just trying to take care of myself and my mind and put me first as a priority and my health and my happiness. Because at the end of the day, it's on you to make yourself happy. It's not your significant other, it's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's nobody's job but yours to make sure you're happy. Everything else should just be a plus. And like I said, for me, finances are a really big stressor for me. And I'm just kind of starting to realize money comes and goes. You can't put your happiness into money. If you're broke, it's temporary. It's not going to be always like that. So yeah, that's my my video. I'm gonna wrap it up. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Give me a thumbs up. If you guys, this is your first time watching the video, go and watch, you know, my other couple of videos that I do have, and I'll be posting more soon. If you guys want me to do, if there's any specific topics that you guys want me to talk about, or any tips, or any anything that you guys have, any comments, make sure to leave them, and I'll definitely try to be more what's the word I'm looking for, more consistent with the videos. I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.